Well, hello folks. I think today my agenda is going to be to talk about mainly the benefit of dead annuals during winter. And we'll show a little bit of fall color like you see here. We had quite the strange fall, like the leaves started to drop before they really started to change, so we didn't get as spectacular of a display as we would normally be treated to. Admittedly, I should have got out here sooner to film this because there was a bit more than there is now. But like I said, the main agenda today is to talk about leaving dead annuals during winter. Why would you want to do that? Well, I've mentioned several times, this is a suburban yard. And when you're in a situation like that, you have a tendency to want to clean up your yard, get rid of the nasty looking dead stuff like that. What you see here is Jerusalem artichokes. It's something we all do. I'm really no different. I tend to walk around and clean my yard. But this year I tried to only clean out what is absolutely necessary. You can see in the background wood chips. And you can hear the majestic, neglected canine in the neighborhood. Yeah, they're neglected all day. All they want to do is play. What you're looking at here is some of the remnants of sunflower. You can see they're dead. In the background, you can see I've been doing some work. You can see some wood chips put down. I'll talk about that for a little bit. But why am I showing you the sunflowers and why are they still here? You can see, if you look at my videos during the summer when I do my tour, you see there's a bunch of sunflowers back here that I actually got rid of. That was mainly so I could do what I wanted to do back there without running into sunflowers. But otherwise, I would have left them all winter. And when you leave them, they have these little seed pods, these little seed heads. And there are still seeds in there. By leaving them upright like this, these seeds do not come into contact with the ground. You can see they're quite a ways up there. And they will sit here and just basically be food stores all winter. Another little benefit of leaving them like this is any vines that may still be around have something to climb up on. And if you have enough of these sunflowers, they actually do provide like a very thin insulating layer above the top of your plants. Right below I have some of my potted plants, and for a little bit of fall color, you can see I have some reds from the Mexican plum and some yellows from the Nanking cherry and some yellows from the black cherry back there still. And we got a little bit of red on the Chickasaw plum. It's a nice pretty fiery red. So yeah, if you have enough of these dead plants, it's kind of like when you throw hay over the top of your crops. Every little bit over the top helps, even if it's just a strand. It's better than nothing. So, and if they are like dipping over the top of a crop like this, you can throw hay on top of this dead branch, and it lofts that hay up above your crops. And if a snow comes or something, it helps. A lot of people are probably saying, why not just use plastic? Well, I could probably go on a whole video talking about why I don't use plastic. But the main reason why is I can't get it for free. And I don't believe in buying new produced plastic. So I try to do my gardening and farming the way it would have been done before plastic. So yeah, more reds on this Chickasaw. You can see I leave more of these dead sunflowers. Okay, I'm gonna try to get over here and take a look at an oak tree. See more dead sunflowers. Okay, here we go. You see these reddish browns? Texas red oak. It would normally be more red than that, but like I said, we had a strange year. And you can see this mess, it just looks nasty, which is why people want to clear it out. But you got to mix a sunflower and some vines in there, and I still have an okra, letting it go to seed. We've had a couple of freezes. Nothing major, about 4 degrees below freezing, but you can see most things are still holding on rather nicely, except for my annuals. But yeah, you can see how it starts to look if you leave everything, but it creates this network of crisscrossing branches, which do provide a tad bit of insulation, at least something for the snow to get caught on. We're gonna go to the back here. Take a look at one other spot. See my pear tree. Nice little reds in there. Sometimes we get some yellows. Got some sow thistle I'm letting grow. I'm gonna let it grow all winter. During the summer, I filmed this. I thought my elderberry had died. No, it came back. I don't advise elderberry for permaculture in this part of Texas, but well, we still got a couple holding on. You can see some fall color in the asparagus, which some people may not know you end up getting. A little bit of yellow in the coral honeysuckle. Probably because I didn't water the pots. Here's a great example. You see all this dead stuff mixed in, and that green there is blackberry. But I'm going to leave all this dead stuff during the winter, not only for the seeds, but also the habitat that it provides to insects who overwinter in upright dead stuff. And got some dead grass on the ground and some stuff like that, which will help. And I'm going to leave all that and maybe throw some hay on top of this. You can see last year, this is the Georgia collard that survived just by throwing hay on it, even though we had 12-degree temperatures. You see the goji berries. I've been getting plenty of those all over the place for a couple months now. You can see they're all up in there. They're pretty delicious. They get some fall color on the passion flower. Yeah, see lots of examples of leaving dead stuff over the winter. Probably not enough examples. Oh, I got a rogue blackberry. Yeah, get some nice reddish purples in the winter on blackberry, which is really nice. Okay, let's see here. All right, what we have here, this green in the distance, that's a mustard green, still going wild. And I got tree collard here, which I'm just growing to have the plant on the property, not growing it en masse. Let's take a look at what else we got. Like I said, we got some fall color on the asparagus. I still have some Malabar spinach up in there, even though we've had a couple of freezes. Let's see. Yeah, here's a nice little small forest of upright sunflower.
Oh, yes. You have a plethora.
Seed pods have been stripped bare. Yes, like I was saying, valuable food source when food starts getting low. And with the drought we've had this year, I'm going to leave all these sunflowers and take them down probably sometime in March. Let's see here. Oh, look at that. My little food forest is providing habitat for wildlife. Nice little nest there. Now, what do you see up in here, all this broadleaf? All of this nice green little spot. That is broadleaf dock. There might be some curly leaf dock up in there too. And over here, mostly this is dandelion over here. Although up in there, and my yard is a lot like this. We have nice big fat turnip over there. Got a nice big fat beet down inside there. Let's see if we get closer. You can actually see it. Yeah, that red veined leaf there. That's a beet. And let's see here. Got a few carrots still holding on. A carrot there. A carrot over there. Let's see. All right. So yeah, you get the idea. Leave your dead stuff. I've taken some of it out. I've had to bring in these wood chips, which is something else I wanted to do. For every single fruit tree, a big blob of wood chips is over the top of the root ball. I still got more to go. The garlic has come out this year, or this time of the year. Still got a sage holding on in there. And I got some wild onion in here too. Let's see. Of course, I got it all over the property. Right there, some wild onion. Here's a dedicated garlic patch. And one of my multiple dedicated wild onion patches, where you can see the wild onion coming up. Now, speaking of dead stuff, we have the little blue stem going to seed. And these little seed stems, or whatever you want to call them, I leave them up all winter. And once they finally seed, you can cut them if you wanted and lay them as hay over the top of things. So one thing I advocate is growing your own inputs. So your own mulch, your own hay, if you can. A lot of people, when they farm, they don't save space to do that because it's probably more profitable to buy it somewhere else and then just haul it in. But if you're trying to be as eco-friendly as possible, well, you know, hauling in inputs is not necessarily eco-friendly. It's usually better to source it as local as possible. Yeah, I think we'll end here. You get some of this fall color on the elms, my little bonsai elms. And you can still see I've got some greens in the background growing. I don't know if it'll come out on camera, but I have been doing some pond digging. So we got some Georgia collards holding on. So you can see most things came through the drought okay. And we've had a very dry fall, actually. These are chili piquin. And we've had a very dry fall. I've actually had to water once, which is weird for fall in this area. But everything's still doing okay. Okay, guys, so I'm going to leave you with that. Just remember, it may look hideous, but it's actually super beneficial. The more of these dead annuals that you leave standing over the winter. Provides habitat for insects, food for wildlife, and if you have it growing strategically, it can actually help you a little bit with providing shelter to your crops in extreme cold. If you're not one that wants to do plastic, I've actually had a lot of success. And whenever I have a winter event, I'll probably try to do a video to illustrate what I've done. I had to have past videos showing that a bit. I want to get this last bit on video, my nectarines. Even though there's still leaves on this one, it hasn't really turned all the way, but you can see the ground. You get some nice, pretty golden colors on the ground. Here's another area that we leave pretty ratty during the winter. Loads of vines and sunflowers and other little plants, wildflowers and such inside there that provide a little bit of loft. We can just throw some hay over the top of that and it provides a little bit of an insulation. So yeah, benefits for you, benefits for wildlife, benefits for insects that ultimately, probably, mostly benefit you. So all around, everybody wins, except for your HOA if they don't like the way it looks. All right, y'all have a good one, folks, and have a Merry Christmas. Or whatever holiday you celebrate this time of the year, if any at all. Oh my gosh, I'm an idiot.
Stupid, stupid, stupid!
It is what it is, so I hate that phrase.
I'm retarded?